Okay, as I said, you can talk to me, not into the lens, and I would like to know, could you, in a few sentences only, explain what the Reinvention project is all about?
Yes, okay. So the Reinvention project is about digging deep into the essence of what is the reason that we humans are transforming, and we are starting to work into the workplaces that are more about flourishment, fulfillment, joy, and also efficiency. So it's not only about talking about those personal aspects, but it's about connecting them with the words of the companies, of organizations. So how this synergy can work. So the Reinvention project spots the small stories, the personal stories that then illuminate to the larger issues, like whole organizations, communities, even I can say, countries and words, which some examples show it. Yeah. So with the Reinvention project, we are aiming to show the real, transparent, and authentic people, and then show how their transformation affects the companies. And by this way, hopefully, to create the trigger in each of us that it is possible to transform, and it is possible to become more whole, and that moreover, it can be very effective. Yes.
And what is it that makes you personally so passionate about this project?
Okay. What makes me passionate about this project is the authenticity of it and the influence that it can create. I mean, I'm coming from the startup background. Also, I have an IT background, doing my master thesis on this, and I made a lot of mistakes. And I had my own companies, and what I noticed is that the real aspect that makes a success in the companies is not the great procedures, and only very reasonable, things, but it's a lot about the relationships with people. And those relationships then create the real companies. And when we are able to create really human relationships, then totally new quality of not only the company's results come, but also the life quality comes. So for me, it's like it is I can say it is full my passion, and I can say even like it's my purpose to show the world the difference. Show that by being more humane, by understanding and accepting some things and going sometimes through difficult moments and relearning on this, by making us more empowered, that we can do things, then I believe we are able with the project, and I'm able with this project to change, I can say objectively, the companies in the whole world, to change the companies around the world. Yes. So the passionate thing is here for me, the people. It's this moment when somebody gets opened, and when you are able to understand and feel the person. And these moments make us then trust each other. We are able to collaborate better. We are able to create things better. We have joy within this process. We are more creative, innovative. We are able to just do much bigger things. We have more power actually to do things, comparing to the places where we are just more like, limited all the time and controlled all the time. It doesn't work anymore. Science shows this. There are many researches on this. There are plenty of problems that current world and organizations have connected with retention, connected with whole digitalization, and that the technology is changing, connected with the fact that we have totally different generation of people, millennials, and next generation is coming, which is totally different, and companies, they don't know how to manage them. I mean, I can say like this to this. Let's say, corporate world. You see already the problems that there are, but it will not get better. I mean, so either you need to adapt, either I can say objectively, you will, at the end of the day, extinct. Your company will not work. And there were the huge companies that worked 5-10 years ago, and now they don't work. So there is a time for the change, and what makes me passionate about is that we are proposing, I believe, the real value to the people and to the organizations. So this is what passionates me in this.
Okay. And now that after you spent almost 3 days at InVision, why do you think InVision is a good example as a company to start your project with?
Yeah. So InVision is a unique company because it has this both sides of the story. The first side is that it came from this hierarchical management style where things didn't work as they could. And the leaders of this company were conscious enough that they saw that things can be done different. And so from this very hierarchical, reasonable mindset, with the very aware and awake reasoning, the whole InVision came to the place where now people are just managing what they do fully. They can make decisions. They can be more authentic. They already created the financial success also based on this. So there is a whole story that actually can connect the world. The story of where we started and the story where we ended, and the concrete reasons why the things doesn't work, with the crisis moments, financial moments of the company, with the problems connected with the products and the change. So there are a lot of aspects that can be spotted, and if the world, if people in the world wants to learn on this and wants to listen, they will for sure find something unique in this. So InVision is in this way unique because it is grounded. It steps on the ground. Is publicly listed, has the investors also. But on the second side, is courageous enough to do things different. And we know that. So firstly, there is the crazy person that has some idea, and everybody looks like, what is this? Then there is a first follower that starts saying, okay, I like it, I'm doing this. Then there are other few people coming, and we start having the crowd. When we start having the crowd, then our other people can come. I think InVision is for sure one of the first companies that make this, and there are others, so there are already also followers. So now it's about the moment of putting this to the world, and I believe with the concrete message showing that this can work, that there are the reasons, concrete reasons. It's up to people if they want to benefit. So InVision is a great example for that.
And after you spoke to a couple of people and also Peter, were your expectations met after what you, in regard to what you expected? Yeah.
I mean, it's challenging because, of course, when we were coming here, we had some expectations. We were doing small analysis and so on of what we can have here and so on and how to approach. But then when you are meeting with the person, you are asking questions, things doesn't work like you are just imagining and so on, because we are all unique. And for me personally, I'm the person that is basing on the gut feeling, on intuition, on emotions, and then on reasoning. But here at InVision, there is a lot of reasoning, and the emotions, all this intuitive part, I can say it has a second role. And this for me personally, it was a challenge, but this is this unique thing that we had really great fun and a lot of learning also for us to be able to, spot this, to really show this. And actually, our realization of how it works here, that the things work like they work, it came in the process. So I have to say that we, as the Reinvention team, we were discovering also InVision. So this is unique. It's not something like, we are coming and there is this connection like, I'm coming here, I know what already, is here, I know everything, so I'm just waiting when you will finish. No, it was more like, I'm coming here, I want to feel you, I want to see what you do, I want to analyze also, and then I want to understand you. So we are at the moment where I believe we are now co-creating something like the future, in a sense that we are connected, and I hope that this is the beginning, actually, that maybe InVision will firstly learn a lot about them, people will learn about themselves a lot, and secondly, that then there will come really the next steps to be the leader in this field on the broader aspect. Yeah.
Okay, that was it.
Okay, thank you very much.